Have you ever felt pressured to perform in the bedroom? Or maybe you're worried about whether or not you're doing things right. Well, today we're going to cover 7 things every man must know before sleeping with a woman to help you approach intimacy with confidence and ease. As a woman myself, I'm going to help you clarify how we think of these things as well. My name is Apollonia Ponti, and if this is your first time visiting, I welcome you to join me not only in this video, but subscribe as well. I'm a dating, relationship, and attraction coach for men, and I really dive deep into really bettering your results with women overall in your dating or your relationships life. Give this video a like, and let's dive in. We're going to talk about one of the most nerve-wracking but exciting parts of any relationship, your first time being intimate or many times being intimate with a woman. Whether you're new to dating game or just want to make sure you're going to do things right, these 7 tips are going to change the way you think about intimacy. And trust me, it's not as complicated as you might think. So let's be real here, guys. A lot of guys feel like there's this huge pressure to be perfect in the bedroom. You see the stuff on TV or in movies or what I don't like, pornography. And it's all about this fireworks and this mind-blowing performances. But in reality, most women are not looking for those performances. They're looking for real connection. And we're going to talk about how you can deliver that without the stress. I mean, I've heard men saying they were able to have sex with their girl for 8 minutes, literally, and been so ashamed that it didn't last that long. And then I talked to women about it, and they're like, it was great, but it was way too long. Like, this is why there's such a disconnect here. And that's because men have this like notion that they have to last 30 minutes or an hour of penetration in a bedroom, which is completely false. So let's dive into the 7 things every man needs to know before sleeping with a woman. Number 1 is not a race, gentlemen. It is a journey. First off, guys, slow down. One of the biggest mistakes men make is treating sex like a race to the finish line. It's not what it's about. It's about creating a shared experience that both of you can enjoy. When you're rushing through things, not only does it kill the vibe, but it can also make her feel like she's just part of a checklist. Take your time, enjoy every moment through personal foreplay, and let things flow naturally. She does not expect you to be a rock star in bed your first time. So let's clear this up right away, gentlemen. Women don't expect you to be a superstar in the bedroom, plain and simple, especially the first time. What she does expect is that you're considerable and you considerate her needs too, and you're attentive and in tune with her. It's all about the experience and connection you create together, not about whether you can pull off moves you've seen in some porno or unrealistic scene, guys. It's okay if she doesn't orgasm as well. Many women don't, and they can still have a great time. Here's a big myth, gentlemen, that we need to bust. Sex is not solely about the orgasm. Some women don't reach orgasm every time, and that's completely normal, unfortunately, for some women. It doesn't mean she didn't enjoy herself, okay, guys? And I laugh because I'm a woman myself, and I talk about this with my girls all the time, and we're going to go into the why here. Just give me a second. But what matters more is how she feels during the experience. If she feels connected, relaxed, and valued, trust me, she'll have a great time. So don't shy away from connecting, eye contact, dirty talk, physical touch, everything. Because here's something that will instantly elevate your bedroom experience: connection. And that means everything from making eye contact to a little dirty talk to just being physical and present with her. So don't be afraid to speak up, guide her, express what feels good to you. Women appreciate when a man can communicate openly, especially when it's playful and confident. Next one is, if your noodle gets dim, it is okay. Communication is key. All right, let's talk about one of the most common fears: performance anxiety for men. If you lose your erection, don't panic. It happens to almost every guy at some point or another. Instead of letting it ruin the moment, communicate with her. And women actually understand that this does happen to men, believe it or not. It probably wouldn't be her first time seeing this. Tell her what you need, guide her, and make it a team effort to bring that noodle back to life. The key here is to be confident and communicate, gentlemen. Women aren't going to judge you for this as long as you handle it with ease. Your presence and enjoyment will literally turn her on again. And here's a little secret most men don't realize. Your presence is what turns her on, gentlemen. If you're in your head, overthinking every move, you're going to miss the moment and she'll feel disconnected. But when you're fully present, enjoying yourself and not worried about the outcome, that energy is incredibly attractive to her. She'll feel it and it'll even elevate the whole experience. So, what I want you to do is this, another tip: direct her to different positions. Finally, don't be afraid to take the lead and guide her into different positions. Women love when a man is confident enough to explore different things in the bedroom, whether it's switching it up in positions or trying something new. It shows that you're engaged and in control, which can be a huge turn on for her. Just remember, it's all about how you do it. Be smooth and lead with confidence. So, let's dive a little deeper into this. What's the biggest takeaway here? Connection beats performance every time. Women aren't looking for perfection in the bedroom. They're looking for presence, communication, and mutual enjoyment. When you're focused on the experience rather than the outcome, everything else falls into place. In fact, listen to this. Studies show that the average length of sexual intercourse, gentlemen, is around 5 to 7 minutes. And I mean, that is a good one. And most women don't expect longer marathon sessions. However, only about 65% of women report consistently orgasming during sex, compared to 95% of men. This orgasm gap often comes down to a lack of communication and focus on what really matters, and that's emotional and physical connection, not just performance. So I'm going to stop here really quickly because I want to mention something. And this is just from years of interviewing women, talking to women, and discussions. And a lot of men take on the fact that if their women don't have an orgasm, it has everything to do with them. And I've also talked to men in long-term relationships or just relationships in general, and they notice that their woman doesn't know how to orgasm. Many times, it's not about the man in general. It's really about the woman and the lack of exploration of her own body. It's really interesting because as women, our parts obviously are completely different than men, and our nerve endings are completely different than men. And so we have to understand how to reach that peak ourselves in order to even let a man help us reach a peak ourselves. So when a woman doesn't explore her own body, what will actually end up happening is she has a lack of disconnection to her sexual preference and meaning her orgasm, okay? So let's go into another reason why. Lack of clitoral stimulation. Research from Indiana University Institution found that women are much more likely to orgasm when there is clitoral stimulation involved. Since many women do not orgasm from penetrative sex alone, the absence of direct clitoral stimulation can contribute to fewer orgasms during intercourse, gentlemen. And that's why I always talk about mastering my foreplay. So I had this program where I go into detail on how to master flow play with women. It's called The Magic Secrets of Pleasing a Woman. And this is a step-by-step manual that I've literally made for men. And it's going to give you a lot of insights on exactly how to not only give a woman an orgasm, but to be better in the bedroom. So I want to talk about psychological factors too, because I'm a geek when it comes to this. The study published in the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy revealed that women's orgasms are often influenced by psychological factors such as feeling comfortable, emotionally connected, and relaxed in her mind with her partner. Anxiety or pressure, or even being a mother for that instance, can pressure the performance and can decrease the likelihood of an orgasm when we have so many things going on in our mind. So now it's your turn. Have you ever felt pressure to perform in the bedroom? Tell me below. Drop a comment below and let me know what your experience have been like. I'd love to hear from you so we can have real conversations about this, because I would really encourage you to really look into the magic secrets to pleasing a woman. And at the end of the day, intimacy is about two people coming together to enjoy each other, not about ticking off boxes. Remember, it's not about the perfect performance, gentlemen. So that's where I also put a video down below on the watch next list about how pornography literally will change your sex life for the worst, okay? It's about creating a shared experience that leaves both of you feeling closer and more connected. So intimacy isn't a race. She doesn't expect you to be perfect. And it's okay if things don't go exactly as planned. What matters most is how you show up, how you present you and who you are, and how you communicate with her throughout the experience and showing her what you want. And when you let go of pressure and focus on the connection, you'll find that experience becomes more enjoyable for the both of you. So if you found this video helpful, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more dating relationship advice. And hey, if you're interested in more, you can stick around and check out my next video all about mastering your confidence when it comes to attracting women. So as always, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you always loved. Bye for now.